And now we go to the old, crushing reality of wage relations sketch, where we examine how the current society tries to meet people's needs.
Well, the resume is great. You've got a ton of experience here. I know that our dishes are going to be well washed, almost never broken, it looks like. Only broke 2 dishes in the whole 4 years you were there.
Yeah, it's a real point of pride for me that I never break dishes.
Great. Yeah, well, we're prepared to hire you. The starting wage is $13 an hour. Your schedule will usually be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night shift, Friday morning shift. But just this once to get you started sooner, we do have a shift available this Saturday morning as well.
The shifts aren't ideal, but we can get back to that. The $13 an hour is going to be a real issue because I do need to pay my rent, and I'm going to need at least $15.
I understand that you were more recently employed at $15 an hour, and hey, that's great, but we do have a wage schedule here. We hire dishwashers at $13 an hour, which usually at the whole table of us drinking, talking about running restaurants, I'm usually the generous one at $13 an hour starting wage for a dishwasher.
Right. Okay.
So maybe you're missing that context, but that is the context.
Thank you for that context. Here's a bit of context I think you might be missing. The reason jobs exist and wages exist is so that people who do productive work can meet their needs.
That's not how we do the contracts. The contract is like, you will get paid this rate per hour minus deductions.
Like, I need a job that pays me enough to live, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So don't you think there should be a responsibility to pay enough to live, at least?
I can't think of why that would be. I think you're missing out that, like, we don't need to, we're not supposed to. People who are at, like, your wage range, it's the norm to treat you with a high level of disrespect. You know, jerking your shifts around, moving you to different times of the day, canceling shifts last minute and stuff like that. Just to put it in economic terms, not that you would necessarily understand, but there's a low supply of dishwasher jobs comparative to the amount of people who are willing to work dishwasher jobs. I'm just swimming in potential dishwashers right now, and so $13 an hour is more than generous to find an adequate dishwasher. And yeah, if he breaks 5 dishes, so be it.
And you're correct that I really have no leverage in this situation and no bargaining power. If I take this job, every day that I come in for another shift, I'm going to feel more and more like the society that I live in is just so deeply dysfunctional to allow me to be so thoroughly disregarded as a human being. You're okay with that?
We care about our team members here. We understand life happens. Sometimes we get frustrated. But I say get a different lens on this. You're 80% of the way to paying your rent and your basic expenses with this job. Aren't you going to say thank you for the job?
Is that a requirement of the job?
No, it's not a requirement. It's just how we do. It's sort of the company culture around here. Always have a smile on, thank each other for things like opportunities that I'm giving you, showing up on time early, staying late. It's not a requirement.
Is it part of the company culture to maybe reward employees who work hard with extra cash bonuses on the day when they might really need it, or maybe company culture to let people have days off with pay if they need it? Or
I've never heard of any company culture like that.
Oh,
that's
really?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of brainstorming things that would make sense. So.
Well, there's a reason that I'm the boss and you're the dishwasher. Let's just say that. Those inferior ideas can never last 5 minutes in the Shark Tank of the business world. Now I'm going to go to my office and watch YouTube videos. Can I count on you to generate some profit for us on Saturday?
I will clean dishes.
That's what I like to hear. Part of the family.
That's incredibly awkward.
You're like a son to me.
Yeah, I fundamentally resent this whole interaction.
You're allowed to think that stuff, but just never say it, okay? That's my only request.
Okay, bye.
Bye, yeah. Remember, any narrative about the workplace that you speak should be filtered through the lens of your boss. Bye.